And a lot of banks don't see this. Right there is where you should start if you want to make a big difference in your business. December is the second very important due date. By the end of this year, all of the CASPs and other assets must be in line with MiCA. That's a list of all the companies that work with Ripple. Of course, you can see all of these different. This is crazy, man. Interoperability is what will make it possible for us to have. To make the XRP platform a place where people can send and receive value, that's our main goal as we start to work with other interoperability players. I think that's the kind of technology that banks could use, at least for their own purposes, right? So far, we've seen banks use distributed ledger technology, which is similar to blockchain technology, to make their own processes better. Is this a giant that is sleeping and might be ready to blow up? Enjoy your ride, friend. It's down about 0.3 cents in the last hour and is now worth about 52.53 cents. Stellar XLM came in at number 42. Right now it's about 10 cents, 67,962 BTC. We got ETH for about 38 or 39 dollars. Flare Networks is not far off. 0.0272, 96 cents for Axelar. We got XDC.035, Strength 007 and Songbird 009. We got Zahao for about 11.25 cents. Evernote cost 22 cents. We got Bitcoin Magazine to start things off. Just in, 33% of voters in the US say they will look at how politicians feel about Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. The very first Bitcoin and XRP vote. Because Visa and Ripple work together, we got XRP drops here. Why can't you get rid of the feeling that big people are talking about Ripple? The best software company for sending money across borders. Around $25 to $30 is how much it costs a middle-level bank to make a single cross-border payment. To get it at that price, you probably have a few lanes where you only pay a few dollars per payment, but then you have 20% of your payments where you pay $200 to $300 per payment. A lot of banks don't see this as clear, and that's where you should start if you want to really make your business better. You can also add a lot more coins with very little extra cost. In this case, it would be an easy win. There you go, high vibe goods. Before takeoff, we're getting closer. Hold on tight. The best is still to come. There you have it, the 2 times we talked about. June is coming up in 2.5 months. To be completely honest, for the 2 types of assets we talked about. In other words, if you're a stablecoin issuer, when we talk about e-money coins. So it starts in June for people who issue e-money coins and for the tokens themselves. In 2.5 months, all producers of e-money tokens or art tokens will have to follow MiCA's rules. December is the second very important due date. By the end of this year, all of the assets and CASPs need to be in line with MiCA. Chad Steinberger, the top 100 international payments in 2024 Singapore, has a lot of companies that accept Ripple payments. A lot of things are already connected to the payment site and will use XRP, so you don't need Ripple itself. This is the norm. BTC who? ETH who? ETH who? XRP goes down, which is crazy, bank after bank. Every person who works with Ripple and XRP will eventually wonder, is this a sleeping giant that's about to blow up? That's a list of all the companies that work with Ripple. Of course, you can see all of these different, man, this is crazy. But those are all of them SBI interests is right there. Just bank after bank after bank after bank. That's right, guys. This is probably what is in the bank right now compared to the things they're probably working on today, to this even more. So the question is this a sleeping giant that might be about to blow up? People thought we were crazy, but bank after bank, sleeping giant ready to blow up. Know what you have. As of late 2024, we have smoke dogs. The value of crypto will finally be based on its fair market value. Finally, because of the rules passed by the Financial Standards Board in September 2023, it will be shown what crypto is really worth. The real price of XRP will soon be known. Ripple, XRP interoperability, Liquidity Hub, and David Schwartz were all here. We need to be able to use the XRP ledger with other systems. Interoperability is what will make it possible for us to have customers. There will be a group of people to whom we can market our goods. Our goal is for XRPL to become one of the main places where real-world assets are issued and traded. We will start with stable coins and then move on to tokenized funds. So I think you guys really have the reputation that's needed to get some of these traditional financial companies to join the space. And because of Ripple's unique benefits, we want to make XRP the best place to buy and sell real-world assets and safe coins. With the clear rules and all the partnerships it's made with businesses and banking institutions over the years. Because the 2 DEX systems work together to support any liquidity situation, and because Orchestra is adding new assets all the time, we're really setting ourselves up to become a liquidity hub or central DEX for all of crypto. To make the XRP platform a place where people can send and receive value, that's our main goal as we start to work with other interoperability players. Do not fall asleep on Axelar. At the moment, less than $1 or Ripple XRP. We got Bank XRP module, foundation funders and members, and interoperability. It's great to see that these big names are still around in 2024. The bridge can be reached from any road. Ripple, we have Google and Interledger. What do you have for us, Mr. Man? Ripple, XRP, and cross-border payments made easier by integrating with financial institutions, sharing privacy and transparency through blockchain, and automating processes with smart contracts can all improve e-government services. This will change public administration for the better, making it faster, cheaper, more efficient, and with no middlemen. At Ed Offerina Ripple's mark in 1622, the Fugger family made a ducat. The Fugger family made their own money, which they called ducats. The circle on the coin had a phoenix and 3 oval shields inside it, which looks like Ripple's logo, which is a triple thrown triskelion. The cover of The Economist magazine said, "Get ready for a world currency," and it showed a coin with a phoenix on it. A German family built up a huge fortune and ruled most of Europe's economies in the 1600s. You may have read the thread I wrote in February called XRP Long Century Plan. Ryan began Rebel Pay in 2004. He is a straight descendant of Jacob Fugger, a wealthy man who was made a nobleman by the Holy Roman Empire in May 1511. The rise of XRP is not a random event, it is part of a carefully planned change that spans generations. We got views on the topic, and Nellie Leon, the U.S. Undersecretary for Treasury for Domestic Finance, covered all of my terms. These were blockchain banks using DLT, crypto legislation, BidNow, RTGS, instant settlements, digital assets, and CBDCs. What does this mean for banks? And, there is a lot of doubt in this area because it is still pretty new. Along those lines, what do you think the possible reach is? The organizations that fall under this very strict and traditional category. For that reason, I believe that's the tool that banks could use for their own purposes. So far, we've seen banks use distributed ledger technology, which is similar to blockchain technology, to make their own processes better. If banks wanted to, they might offer stable coins or some kind of investment that works like stable coins. So I think the point of any law would be to let banks and other non-banks offer this service, or at least let new non-banks that are in the payment business offer it. However, I believe you should be considering what is going on with FedNow while you think about this. How will FedNow work with this other technology? FedNow will offer real-time gross settlement and quick settlement as well. As for why you might want two technologies, having a backup for our payment system might be a good thing. I believe there are many and that banks are busy. They are taking a close look. Also on their minds are not only private digital assets, but also the possibility of digital cash issued by the central bank. I believe they have a part to play. We'll keep going. Things from the real world that are on Flare networks. T-Pool for Us.Thankx is the first stablecoin on Flare that is backed by 1- and 3-month US Treasury bills. It was created by Clearpool and Fint. Put your money on Us.Thankx for a steady return and more. Blur pays off. Clearpool Us.Thankx T-Pool is what we got. The Blur networks are now live. According to Santam and Feed, the crypto markets have hinted at another rise to start the week. Our most recent report, Insights, talks about the whale and shark accumulation of Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, and Chainlink. You keep an eye on the people who matter most and refine your collection. So this is the Agra Crypto XRP macro view. XRP Army, get ready. Are you able to handle it? There will be waves in XRP when the market moves. Blockchain STI is still in the area between our green support and red resistance waves. We don't expect much this week, maybe a small drop in a weekly close that is slightly lower, around 52 cents. It could be fun next week. 2020 is a crypto bull. Bitcoin costs a lot and moves slowly, around 70K, just a little faster. Ethereum costs $3,700, which is a lot of money. XRP is the only legal cryptocurrency that is also very fast, very cheap, very useful, green, and friendly to the environment. 53 cents by XRP, not money advice. The US owes more than 34 trillion XRP in total. 53 cents more we go up the longer it takes them. Know what you have, what's coming, and why you're on that XRP rich list. Yes, CC, keep an eye on those bags. Thanks for stopping by and listening. Please tell a friend that the best chance of a lifetime is still available. The train has already left, though. Talk, 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 talk. What will those bags be when the rules aren't being followed? Finally opens and XRP's real price, it's finally been shown. Bugs later on, it's best to get these drops in.